Hey everyone, it is day 131 of my study abroad experience, and it is my last day. Tomorrow I fly out. So technically this is my last day, but I believe the travel home is part of the adventure, so I count tomorrow, and the transitioning back I feel also counts. So like I said, I do want to vlog at least once while I'm home to kind of talk about the back home part. I just haven't decided yet, should I do that for a couple of days or like once? I don't know. As always, I've just figured out as I go along. I didn't vlog yesterday because it wasn't that productive, and I decided to go to bed. I actually went to bed between like 10 and 10:30. Way to go, Julia. And slept till like 8, so hopefully that means tonight I will be able to go to bed again. Because I have to be on my mini boot by 3:40 in the morning. So, but yesterday I got up and I was trying to get up to go to the comic book cafe that Haley loved a lot. I'm kind of in remembrance of her, and she recommended the Oreo latte, so I'm actually going to go do that today. I need to go soon because they opened up at 10, so it's not like I get there very early, but if I'm going to have caffeine, I better have it early. And I just want to get out of the house a little bit, but I didn't get up. I went to church, which was a good church service. A past pastor preached because he was in town in the subway, the 175th anniversary, of course. But they also blessed the baby, the associate pastor's baby that was born while I've been here. They did a blessing ceremony for her. She's going to be baptized in Kenya in a month or two, but they want to do a blessing here since she was born in Hungary. And it was really cool and really sweet and very nice. What was really cool is they also did a Hungarian song, and they did it so well they actually did it in a canon around. So I didn't know it, but it was beautiful. It was really awesome. Yeah, it was a great time. I think at one point Aaron made eye contact with me during the church service, which was super nice of him. And yeah, I had to say lots of goodbyes. I got several hugs. Oh, the two Avas, one who went on holiday quite a while ago, and one I saw at the concert I had to say goodbye to before, but even then, like, when I realized how many people I wanted to say goodbye to, I was like, oh, there's actually quite a few. And there's a couple that I missed from Bible study because they never came from church, and they would variously come at Bible study, but yeah. And there was another man that I missed. He would do both, but he wasn't there. But it was so good to know that in a short time I've been here, I kind of found a church home. And it's refreshing because what I really need is a place that I can come and they will appreciate me and I can Bible study, but I don't feel pressured, I don't feel like I'm needed, and that's exactly what they gave me. It was just a place I could be and loved just by being there, and it was so nice. They also sprinkled words of wisdom. Charles, the guy from England who has the kids and everything, he sprinkled words of wisdom about the spiritual gifts we talked about in Bible study, and also wished me the best with teaching. He was very excited for me for that, and it's like, thank you. So overall, it was a good day at church. I'm sad to be leaving. They all asked, when are you coming back? And it's like, I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. I hope so. I hope to come back. The one girl from Ohio, she's going to be here for 10 more months. So she said, if somehow you come back in the 10 months, you got a place to stay. And I'm like, that's so kind. I doubt it's going to happen in the next 10 months, but thank you. So, yeah. After church, I came home done to hang up my laundry. Last time doing laundry in that awful washing machine and dryer. Well, no dryer. I'm very excited to have a dryer back. The clothes just come out crusty, and I don't know if they're really getting cleaned that well, but that's okay. Yeah. And then I went to Emma Shea's. I was there for lunch because, like, I don't know if I explained earlier, that Rose missed the one we had last Monday, so Emma Shea invited her and I, since I was still here, back again for lunch yesterday, and I was there from 1:30 to 5. So we had a long lunch and long conversation. I love Emma Shea so much. She really showed me Hungary more than anyone else could have, and I I hope all the best. She has always joked about coming to America because now she has lots of friends and things that she could jump from house to house, but like yesterday was kind of serious about it. I think she's finally having enough friends that maybe she can be, so maybe 2018 she might come to America. And I'm just trying to explain, I was like, well, but like, where are all your friends at? Because they're all like East Coast, West Coast. It's gonna be very hard to get through the middle, because then you just got me. And like, believe me, I would do a road trip with you, but we just gotta know. And I had explained what a road trip was for her. She really didn't hear that word. So we, so she joked that I'm gonna plan her trip to America, and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. You tell me all your friends and where they're at, and I'll figure it out for you. I obviously wasn't very good at planning here in Europe because it's just so different, but I can plan a trip in America. I know the system. So I hope she, even if it doesn't happen in 2018, I hope someday she goes to America. I feel like we've all told her about our culture and what our experiences is. She needs to see it for herself. So, yeah. She also gave me a gift, another one. Always so kind, but it's a crafty gift. It's a kangaroo, and you put these bees in the holes, and then you bake it, and it becomes like a glass stencil thingy that you can hang up. So that's actually quite fun and quite cool. I don't know quite how I'm gonna do it, but someday. I like, it was cool. And she thinks it's a Hungarian thing. I'm like, I feel like that's not Hungarian. But, I mean, they're little plastic beads, not glass. So maybe that part is Hungarian. But, yeah, had a great lunch with her and Rose, and just a great time. Can't complain. I'm happy as can be. And then I came home because it was dark and very cold. Today's gonna be cold too, if you can't tell by the gray outside. Yeah, I thought about going out, but at the same time there's so much to do here, which I've never really put out there on the vlogs, my quarrels I've had in the apartment, but I feel like this sums it up for those who might know, is the fact that there was still coffee in the coffee pot. So yeah, I spent a couple hours yesterday working on the apartment, didn't even really start packing, so that's today's project. And like I said, I went to bed early, so yeah. It was a good Sunday. That was a good Sunday. Like, truthfully, in America, if my Sundays consist of morning church, afternoon friends, evening working, I'd be a happy person. So, today, like I said, I'm going to go to the comic book. My landlord is coming at 1 to give me back my deposit, so then I'll head to Grand Market and get the final items that I want. There's like a t-shirt and a cookbook, things that I want. I'll show you all that later when I figure out what it is I get. And then packing. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But it is a little bit easier since all my friends are gone. Like, today's very much the first day that I'm in this city alone. There's some other BSM people I think around, but they're not close friends. I mean, the fact that I know I'm all alone in this city makes it a little bit easier to leave. But then there's Emma Shea and Rika and Anna, and so it's like I'm not really alone. I just won't be meeting up with them today. Yeah. So it gets a little bit easier. And like I said, I'm excited to see Melissa. I'm so excited to see Max. But I have the rest of the day to get more sentimental. So let's go get some coffee, and I'll show you some pictures of the comic book cafe as long as it's open. It should be, but sometimes Mondays things don't like to be open. Let's get going. Hey, the sun has set. I won't get to see it again until I'm in Germany. And I'm not done packing. I'll probably vlog one more time before the night's over, but wanted to talk about the day and show you what I got. So when I left you, I was going to the coffee shop, and I went, and the Oreo latte was amazing. Didn't even notice it was coffee. So good job. Came back, and well, it's down by Balatone. I never realized that. It's down by Balatone, and so I could have taken public transportation back, but I decided no, I want to walk. This walk I used to take every day in August, one last time. So I walked home. It was a bit of an emotional roller coaster. walking past things that I saw the first days, and all the places I never went. I walk by and think, oh, I'll go to that eventually, and then I never did, which I don't regret. I don't regret that there's things that I didn't get done while I was here. The list of things to do is still very long, and I don't regret that, because you know what? I did so many other awesome things, and I couldn't have changed anything. So, but what I did do is I stopped in the Bible bookstore that I saw and was always like, that's so cool, because Bruce and Connie, when they were in Prague, they talked about how communism had kind of brought atheism to the country, and I was very scared coming to Hungary as a Christian in Eastern Europe. But maybe because Hungary is only founded because of the Catholic Church, I felt very welcomed here and never felt shunned for being a Christian. And also the group, the students, a lot of us were Christians, and a lot of us had conversations about it, which is just so great. And like as MRSA talked about yesterday, it might just be because we're well off in America, so that's who is able to study abroad. Like, be honest, there's a type of person that studies abroad, so that makes a difference in who I met this semester. But I decided to stop in this bookstore for once, and I got this. It says, "We walk by faith, not by sight." 2 Corinthians 5:7, and on the back is the address, and you can tell it's very much a Bible bookstore. It says good news. And it was only 25 forints, so I gotta use my coins. I thought it was very poetic because it was walk, and I walked by it all the time, and it just was simple. I wanted to get a cross necklace because I didn't bring one, I realized pretty early on, and because my ones at home are all getting kind of brown. But that's okay. I didn't pick one up, but I'll pick up one someday. It's okay. So, yeah. And then I came here and really did not want to start packing. Was very reluctant, but then once I get started, I did get started. Still got plenty of packing to do, but like I can see what I need to pack. And then I made eggs for lunch, and I'm probably making eggs for dinner because that's what I'm cleaning out of the fridge. Then Greg came at 2, an hour later than you planned, but that's okay because I did make it to Grand Market and got to spend the money he gave me, which one is this shirt. It says Budapest, that's Parliament. Back here, it's really faded, is the chain bridge, and there's a bike, and it's purpley. I noticed it very early on, and I've been wanting it, so I made myself get it. In my hair is a clip. One second. Been thinking about that one. That one was kind of a spur. But I also got a traditional Hungarian outfit. Here's the top. It has more design than MSA said I should get, but it's purple. You know I can't pass that up. And a black skirt, which might not have been totally right, but it was one of the cheaper ones. And this is all hand embroidered. So I'm very happy with that. I got a paprika can for my kitchen someday. Sweet paprika, because I don't do hot. That's why the thingy is blue. And then I got palinkas in that bag to take home for Christmas. And then I got palinka chocolates, and I decorated my container with them. My container has a frozen thing, so I'm going to keep them there. I'm going to put this in there. But I've never had one of these. Steffi did. She likes them. They're a dangerous item. I hear like you can get drunk off them pretty quick. But I'm going to try one. I have 3 different flavors, so good luck to whoever eats this with me. Oh my god. It explodes palinka in your mouth. And it's same old palinka, not that great, but the chocolate is very good and definitely makes the whole thing sweeter. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be sharing those. I don't want to eat all those by myself. Because the palinka still tastes like palinka. Yeah. So, I did spend all my money because that was the plan. So you guys get to witness. I mean, what I spent all my cash and then all my coins, the 200, 150. So when I was left with just 20s, 10s, and 5 coins, I gave them to the homeless around, which made me happy because there's one in particular I see her about every time I go to Grand Market. So I was happy to finally give her some coins. So you guys get a witness. I'm putting my American money back into my purse. So, I do have a €5 left, but that's kind of for the next 2 days, well, tomorrow, emergency, and it's cash, so I can exchange it. They don't exchange coins, but they do exchange cash. So if I don't use it at the airports tomorrow, then I'll exchange it. But I know some people collect money. I'm just not one of those. I feel like the money should stay in circulation. I don't feel like that's good for the economy to take money away. And like I said, I feel better giving it to the homeless than taking it home with me. So that's the money situation. Otherwise, I have my cards, so if I have an emergency. But I'm not gonna go back out tonight. It really was hard. I really had some moments that I wasn't sure if I can control my emotions. Oh, there is something else I forgot. I knew there was, because I covered my skirt. This wooden box, it says Budapest, which is what I wanted. And when you open it, it's a mirror and some compartments. So I'm gonna fill that up and then pack it. That was the other thing I got. Yeah, like I was saying, it was a hard day. I was thinking about my packages, and I just hope they make it. Truthfully, it's gonna kind of ruin my Christmas if they don't make it by Wednesday. I do have a gift for Melissa I'm gonna pack tonight, and that's nice, but I won't have Michaela's. And the wine that I mailed off and everything, so if you're a prayer, keep praying. Today is still daytime in America, and tomorrow and Wednesday, like, please just show up one of those 3 days. Or even by Thursday or Friday, so then I can give it to the rest of the family. I don't know, just please show up. So, yeah, I also bought a chocolate bar with some of my coins. But so I was thinking about my packages and thinking about Melissa. I really am excited to be seeing her. And it made me think about driving. I got a fluffle excitement for my car. I'm very excited to be seeing my car. You know me, I love to drive. So those things I'm happy to be going home for. But I am sure this is still going to be a long night. Sorry, I can't believe it's over. Yeah. Well, I'm going to pack. Maybe one more vlog, and then I gotta get to bed because I'm getting up at like 2:40, 3 o'clock tomorrow. So, alright, I'm done packing. On the chair is my clothes for tomorrow. I'm putting on like 7 layers of shirts, and I'm gonna even wear my pajamas underneath. I'm in my pajamas because it was easier to just pack in my pajamas and stuff. I need to go shower, and then I'll go to bed after I upload the vlog. I'll upload the vlog while I'm showering, but yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I'm sorry this vlog has been very, very boring. Not exciting at all for my last day, but there was no way for me to show what today was like. I mean, for me, it's a good memory because I walked through the city a lot and saw beautiful things, and had some pleasant smiles, but that's not things I can show. So, yeah, thank you for those who watch, the few who you are, and, but this is for me. I've said it all along with these vlogs. That's why they're long, that's why they're weird, that's why sometimes my editing just goes out the window because I wanted to show the emotions I was feeling behind everything. Especially today's vlog. My heart's racing. I've said a lot of it already today. I'm excited to go home. I'm a little scared. Now I'm also getting the jitters of I'm gonna oversleep and miss my flight, or something's gonna go wrong, or my luggage is gonna get lost, which I'm sure my big one's overweight. I just don't think there's any way for me to do anything about it. But, so I mean, there's that nervousness, so hopefully I can sleep. I'm worried I'm forgetting something, and then I'm just sad. I'm just very, very sad. But grateful too. I can't believe the semester I've had and how it's affecting my life. And I right now, like I said, I'm excited to go home, but there's part of me is like, am I gonna come home and be different? And that's gonna be great and accepting, and like people are gonna be happy to see this different version of Julia. Or am I gonna be different and they're not gonna like it, and it's gonna feel fake and phony, and it won't be real anymore. I mean, I keep saying how there's moments where I go, is this real life? And it's like, yes, this is my real life. I need to accept these things as real, and not just fantasy, and not just vacation. This is real life. So will it come out that way? Or am I gonna go home and I'm gonna be completely the same? Like, is everyone gonna be like, you spent 4 months away and you're the same person? Which, there's parts of that that's good, and there's parts of that that's like, I should be a changed person. I feel the big thing about this semester is it gave me a lot of independence. I am over 6 months single now after a long-term committed relationship before that, and it's really given me a chance to recognize my feelings. Like I talked about earlier about that flutter of excitement. It amazes me that my heart will beat and do things, and I can actually say, this is excitement, this is happiness, this is sadness. Like, I don't remember if those were moments I had before this semester where I was so in tune to what I was feeling. Because I never liked emotions, and I didn't like feelings, and I don't care was one of my main phrases. So this semester couldn't have been better, and thank you, Budapest and Hungary, for the experiences you're giving me. Thank you, the Budapest semesters in math education, and Rika, and Anna, and Pete, and Zoli, and Fuji. You all have made an influence in my life. Thank you, Emma Shea. Thank you, Erin, and the rest of the Scottish Church, Scottish St. Columbus Church. Thank you, the Dakovish students that I had. Thank you, Daniel, who's worked with me. Thank you, Ashley, for being my friend and talking to me. Thank you, Steffi, for being fun and exciting. Thank you, Haley, for being my roommate. Thank you, Rose, for helping with abstract algebra. Thank you, Nick, for your fun and exciting energy and being a fellow student that think alike. Thank you, Abby, Maddie, Louie, Brendan, Ian, Logan. I feel like I'm getting accepted speech, but you got us. Thankful for what the Lord has given me, and these are my vlogs, so it's my chance to say it and for me to do it, because this is what I want. Yeah. So, I have an adventure tomorrow. I might get to see some Germany, but I don't know. I'm not there for very long. Either way, pray for all my things to go smoothly. And I get to see my daddy first, and then mom. So, thank you for staying tuned to my study abroad adventure.